So I got into tattooing just, I was a graffiti artist for a long time, always had an affinity for art. I guess tattooing was kind of always in the back of my head, and yeah, it just kind of happened organically. I had a friend who brought over some tattoo machines to me, and I kind of just started. You gotta work hard at anything if you're gonna be good at it. Again, I'm a younger tattooer and I have a long way to go, so I'm always learning and always working. I mean, definitely growing up doing artwork and as a graffiti artist and already being kind of an artist visually, I think that definitely helps to move me forward at a good pace. My name is Alveno Tattoo and I work at Matchbox Tattoo in Toronto. I'm from Montreal, grew up and spent some time in Ottawa as well, and then kind of Torontonian over the past 3 years. There's crazy stories that go along with working in this business. It's hard to narrow that down. There's, in a short time, been so many different crazy experiences that I've been in and around working in a shop. I worked at a place in Toronto prior to where I am now at Matchbox, and the area I was in before this was a really kind of shoddy neighborhood, and so there was constant constant craziness happening just outside the doors of the parlor I was at. There was always something crazy going on the corner near us, and a lot of that came into the shop. My style of tattooing is kind of a little bit all over the map, but I definitely do traditional, some fine line, contemporary. I do a lot of black and gray, some realism, some geometric type work, and then as well some script work. So the script kind of plays back to my graffiti roots, and then yeah, that's definitely kind of the direction I'm moving in. But again, because I'm a younger tattooer, I've always been open to whatever someone brings me and just trying to put my own spin on it. So that is my favorite tattoo personally that I have, because it represents my time that I spent in Montreal. And if you look closely at the eyes within the sugar skull, it's actually the Montreal city sign. So I hold that dearly to my heart. I think everybody has their own reason. I think it's really specific to each person. It's hard to narrow that down per se to what, a general statement of why everyone gets tattoos, but I think, I know for myself growing up and getting tattoos, I definitely, it was just something we did. It was something like we were into artwork, we were into skateboarding, graffiti. So tattoos kind of made sense. It just was kind of part of that culture. Kind of part of that, let's do something different. It was kind of like part of that world, and it was an expression. It was a way of making ourselves feel or look a little different than the next person.